It is so sad to think that we Indians have become so selfish, extremely selfish. We don't look for India at all. It is so sad. Now we should change our attitude. We are running away from our responsibilities, and I do not know why we don't think like Indians. Why are we not looking at Bharatvasis? It's a shame that we are looking at it differently. I was just coming across a talk which spoke about the ethanol problem. Ethanol problem is that the people who hold these old cars manufactured prior to 2023 will have problems because of the ethanol mixing in petrol. The government has introduced and made it compulsory that all fuel available in the fuel outlets in India from April 1st will have ethanol blending of 20%. This has created a furor for all Indians. Now, let us view the practicalities and the importance of this mixture of blending ethanol with petrol. Now, India is importing 17 lakh crore worth of fuel every year. 17 lakh crores. Can you imagine the dent that is causing it in our budget? And we have to export to meet those liabilities. We are not exporting. Our exporters are not up to the standard to get us 17 lakh crore worth of exports. At least, we are importing so many things. We are importing oil, we are importing LPG, we are importing arms, we are importing so many things to keep the economy alive, the people of India satisfied, the people in India safe, but we don't reciprocate. It is so sad. I'm appealing to people who read this, who are hearing this, video, to reflect. Now, this ethanol blending, immediately the talk is, oh, it is going to reduce my fuel by 3% or maybe 4% over a period of time. Now, and my engine will get damaged. The engine will not get damaged. Some rubber parts will get heated out. Plastic parts may get overheated. These need to be replaced and reformed. That's all. It is nothing going to be a very big cause for damage for the engine. If you put diesel in a petrol engine, it is going to seize and your engine is screwed. It's over. It's lost. It is toast, as I would say. In the American language, it will be toast. Now, what happens? If we blend 20% ethanol with our current petrol, we are going to save at least 30,000 crores to 40,000 crores in the annual import bill. You know what is 30,000 crores the annual import bill? That is the amount of money we are going to save for India, for ourselves. Number two, we are going to improve the rural areas. Farmers will be benefiting by at least a minimum of 40 to 50,000 crores per year. 40 to 50,000 crores. Can you imagine, can we who are living in the cities understand what is the impact of this 40 to 50,000 crores to the farmer? Well, immediately people will say, then they are going to manage, they are going to produce pulses, they are going to produce maize, which is going to be used for methanol, and not rice. We are already in surplus in rice. Last year we had 46 million tons of rice and we are still storing it in the godown. So why not be diversified? What I am trying to tell you is reflect. Think what is good for your country, not for yourself and your family. You are not a narrow gauge. You are a broad gauge. And you look at looking at a train concept. It's a broad gauge. It's a two-way street. Unless we work together, we move along in one section. We move along, pulling India along with us. rather than one person pulling in the north, another person pulling in the south. Unless we work together in one section, India will not become what the country we are expected to become in a short while. The world is looking at us, but we Indians are like the crabs. One crab climbs up, two crabs go pull it down. That is a concept we are developing. Reflect. Think what will be the beauty of India when we start looking at improving. One more step I forgot to tell you. The CO2 emissions. That is going to reduce by nearly 40% over a period of years. 40,000 worth of CO2 emissions. 40,000 tons worth of nearly CO2 emissions are going to come down. Just imagine what will our pollution be. We are talking about, the world is talking about the most polluted country. People come here and say we can't breathe in India. We had a person who was going to play tennis, or I think it is shuttlecock, who said she's not going to come and play in India for the world match because of the reason that it is so polluted in Delhi, she will not be able to breathe and she will die when she's playing the contest. Is that the India you want to reflect outside the world? Do you want that picture to keep on continuing? Shouldn't we look at it differently and say, well, yes, we are going to suffer for some time, but over a period of time, this ethanol blending will move away and we will have better cars, we'll have better quality engines, we will have a better environment, our economy will improve, our rupee value will improve. All these factors will play a part in this. Rather than jumping to conclusions like touching a hot water and saying, oh, nobody should touch hot water, nobody should drink hot water because it burns. Is that the attitude we should take as Indians? Again, if you look at it, the world over, they have switched over to 20%. I think Brazil has got 25 to 30%. We have to look at it. But India, with its population, number of cars, millions of cars selling every day, every year, we have to look at the pollution part of it. It's going to cause a damage not only to you, but you are leaving a dirty atmosphere for your children, your grandchildren, and your progenies. Do you want that to continue, or you want to look at a different, beautiful India, less pollution? It may not be completely free of pollution, but there will be lesser pollution, which will benefit your children, your grandchildren, yourself over a period of years. We need not go into hospital for pneumonia arising out of this pollution. Just imagine. Just think about it. Let us reflect about it rather than jumping and saying immediately saying, no, this government is useless. We shall go to vote this government out. We'll get back to the old petrol. Who's going to meet the cost of the import of petrol over a period of years? Who's going to meet the cost of pollution over a period of years? All these you have to reflect about. You as a citizen of India has a responsibility. And that responsibility not only extends beyond the four corners of your house, it extends beyond it. It extends beyond your scooter. Father, mother, one son, or father, mother, one daughter, father, mother, one daughter, one son, or any whatever combination you have. It goes beyond it. So your responsibility is there. We have not been taught responsibility over the years. Our children are being taught responsibility by their parents. Our teachers are threatened, and therefore that responsibility, teachers are abdicating the responsibility because they are feeling scared. They don't want to create responsibility. Children, let them go to hell. They come, they learn. They don't learn, I'm not responsible. Previously, teachers used to, squeeze the ears of the children and make them learn. And that is why we are having people like Pichai and, the top people ruling all over the world. Not because they let them loose. You let them loose, they will be in the peddling drugs or in the bar. And that is what will happen. That is what is happening all over the world. All over India, I would say. So take responsibility for it. Use this E20 as a stepping stone for improvement of India's economy in both ways. both monetarily and also socially. Because monetarily, we are going to save so much of money, and physically, we are going to save on the environment. Again, we must look at it in a different perspective. I like to add some more points. I'll continue with my video later.